What is going on, guys? Welcome back. As many of you know by now, more than 2 videos a day means one of them is an investing video. I've talked about this on my community tab, and man, we are having quite a couple months here. First of all, you guys know I'm a Webull preferred limiter. Use that link down in the description. You will get a free stock just for signing up. If you deposit more than $100, you'll get a free share value between $800 and $1,800, and generally, there's sell-offs. So I got Snapchat when Snapchat was being sold off. I've also gotten now some SPACs. We don't have a lot of SPACs in our portfolio, but this WPF is going to be interesting because it could be a very big company. No definitive agreement, nothing signed yet, but it's an interesting play, and I want to know if you guys get this as well, because I'm really intrigued about the value this could be. Now, when we talk about value, I talked about Tesla when I bought that share in this portfolio, how important it was, but we've really reached a milestone here in terms of growing our account, and I'm going to take a lot more risk than I normally would because of that. And I say that because if you look back between June and really our first dividend payment, July 31st of last year, up to December 31st, we made $12.20. And this is where the snowball effect of compound starts to come into play, because you look now where we are. Just from January 1 to really today, we're at $15.36. We've made more money, more passive income since the beginning of this year than we did since we started. And this is when you really start to see value in growth. And a lot of these companies, WP Carey is one, just increased their dividend. They're going to pay us more even though our price point hasn't changed. So the concept is what to do with this. Because if you look at our portfolio, we're actually in the red quite a bit. A lot of stocks are down. Churchill Capital on their SPAC, Lee, kind of the EV is getting beat up. Gold Resources has been fluctuating not too bad, and we're still sitting here at just about 3,300. We're still up. Despite all that, we're still up in part because of the dividends through the beginning of the year. So what I'm going to buy into is a company called Orchid Island. It is yet another REIT, but as you can see, it matches a couple things that I need. I need a lower price stock because we're getting right now just about $8 to $10 a month in dividend income. So I need to add to a position on a stock that could possibly go lower, but pays a high percentage. It is a risk that I wouldn't recommend anyone take, but I need the dividends to increase, and I'm not super concerned about the value because we've got some big plays. You know, we've got Tesla in this account. We're already taking kind of a loss on it, down about $150. There's room for it to recover. So why do I want to buy a company like Orchid Island? Number one, this is a company that I believe is going to see some real positives in the next year, year and a half, right? You've got all these people that have been stuck in their homes, in their townhomes, in their apartments that may have a child on the way, okay? And they're going to want to have to get out and get into a home. That's where Orchid Island comes in. They're going to be the ones that help finance that home. That, to me, is an area I want to get into. I missed the boat on a lot of this, right? Zillow. I was a big proponent of not investing in Zillow. It's a huge mistake, right? I never thought so many people would want to sell their own home. Zillow is a massive company. It's probably only going to grow. I wouldn't buy now because, to me, it's a bit overpriced. But again, you have to see what's happening. You have to understand the trends before they get there and take advantage of them. Now, as you can also see, your top 25 holders, I'm in good hands with some of these companies. Vanguard, PowerShares, right? iShares, Fidelity. So, although they're not huge in terms of institutional investors, they're there. So, I do see the ability for this to pay out, to continue to meet its payout as the housing demands increase. And most importantly, if it goes down in value, I'll still be okay because I'll be dollar costing in and hopefully getting 1 to 2 shares of this per month to make up with its 7-cent per month dividend. That's going to increase what we're getting paid each month and also in turn give us the ability to hopefully buy more shares and generate more of the dividend income that is going to help us snowball and compound everything together and really grow this portfolio this year, hopefully in ways we've never seen. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out, and you know I will be back in the week with more commentary.